Hello everybody, this is Gundam Fox coming at you with a 500 cost rated match here in the Galbaldy Beta FS. We're going to be on Arctic base for this match here, and this is going to be almost like a continuation of two videos that are very old on my channel, back before I was posting commentary videos, where I had two videos that were dedicated to the Galbaldy Beta FS here. They were both just matches that I had that went really well. And I think this was also before I really had a posting schedule, so I think those videos were released around the same time, so very disorganized around the time. They are probably lost to the very long list of videos that I have on the channel nowadays. I'll probably link them in the description just in case they are something you want to look at, but yeah, in case you're wondering why this video is going to be titled the way it is, yeah, this is pretty much like part 3 of a little trilogy, I guess. Only this time I'll be able to commentate and actually talk about the suit here. Because I do like the Galbaldy Beta FS. It is a general that I like to get out sometimes at 500. Especially since it's kind of similar to the Gundam GP04, which is a support that I'm really like using. I think that was one of my first banner suits, actually, the GP04, so I've had that thing for quite a while, but still another favorite suit of mine. But with the Galbaldy Beta FS here, you can see they got a Galbaldy Beta and put some of the parts from the GP04 on it, which does lead to a very interesting aesthetic, since Stardust Memory suits have always had a unique aesthetic to me, especially when it comes to the Gundams in particular. They're very uniquely designed. They tend to have a bit more detail as well. I think it kind of works a bit more here in GBO2 because these suits tend to have more detail. I don't know what it would look like if you actually got the parts from the GPO4 and put it on a Zeta animated style Galbaldy Beta, but in this game, the design ends up looking really well. It kind of makes me wish this thing had these stern boosters that the GPO4 did. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but it's still an interesting thing to kind of think about and imagine. But other than the aesthetics here, you do also have a kit that is kind of similar to the GPO4. Starting with the beam rifle. Even though it's the same model, you do have your own unique beam rifle with this suit. And unlike the GPO4's, which is, you can just fire it and you don't have to focus it, this suit does have a focus firing beam rifle, but fear not, because you can still get an instant stun even if you use the unfocused shot. So, pretty good aspect of this suit here. Going into the melee next, because if you see the downswing I just did, very interesting thing with this suit's melee pattern is, well, not only that you only get one melee swing, but the downswing is pretty much a reverse of the original Galbaldy Beta. Just a little interesting thing that I thought I would mention there. You have the Galbaldy Beta beam rifle as a sub-weapon, and this has a very similar function to the GPO4's sub-beam rifle, where it's pretty much a rapid-fire beam rifle, exactly meant to be a sub-weapon, although it has the very interesting gimmick of firing faster when you are moving. And this is the same thing that the GPO4 does. I never really understood what was the point of the rifle being designed this way. Why you fire faster while you're moving, and if you're not moving, the fire rate is much slower. I don't know if it's designed like that intentionally, or it's just some weird thing design aspect. I don't know. I really can't tell you why it's designed like that, but it does mean that you're much better off using the beam rifle while walking. Maybe that was the intention. They wanted you to be more mobile while using it. That's really the closest theory I kind of have to that. But still a pretty reliable sub-beam rifle, and also has a pretty good ammunition count as well. You have 8 rounds with this beam rifle compared to the GPO4's beam rifle, which has 5 rounds. And your final sub-weapon is going to be a Sturmfaust, meaning that you do have that as a instant stun. And then you have the Galbaldy Beta FS shield, which is basically the GPO4's shield. It uses that same model, so probably offers just as much protection as that shield does, at least in terms of the shape. Don't know what the healths between these two shields are, if they're different, but again, very similar. Not really similar, they are the same model, so pretty much what you would expect to see there. But yeah, I do really like the kits of this suit, and you got some other basic general things as well. You have a dodge roll. Again, only one melee swing, which I do wish this suit had two melee swings. I mean, I get it's more of a range-oriented Galbaldy Beta, really just more of a personal nitpick of mine, but other than that, I mean, no, I'd still play the Zaku 1 Garrett Schmitzer, even though that one only has one melee swing, so I guess I really have no room to be complaining about the amount of melee swings that a general gets, but yeah, again, just a really decent general, in my opinion, especially if you're looking for something that's a bit more range-based. I think it's really good for that. I'm trying to capture the point here, point A, which is on the enemy side. Hopefully we can use this as a way to spawn closer to the base, since we did destroy the enemy's base as well, so really now the enemy team would really need to push us to try and claim that score back. Don't know if they'll be able to, but we'll see. Right now, boosting back, because it looks like it's only me and the Engage Zero that is out here in the front. Did try to go for a melee, which was probably a poor move, since did leave me vulnerable for a bit, but I'm able to fall back and really just try to hide behind this corner here and take some pot shots at the Goof Custom. I do believe that is a level 5 Goof Custom. I think it's 500 at its highest level. If not, it might be... I don't think it's 550 for the Goof Custom, that's the highest level. I do believe it is 500 at level 5. I could be mistaking that, just keeping track of unit levels. Okay, no, that is the level 4 Goof Custom, so yeah, level 5 it goes up to 550. Which I still see people using the Goof Custom, actually, even at higher costs, so still fun to see that suit out. It's a suit I haven't played in a while, probably another one that I need to get out again at the future. Maybe if 350 and 400 comes around, maybe I'll try to use it. Going for a neutral on the enemy pilots who try to capture the points. Unfortunately, they did get the point, but they didn't capture it, so we're not going to be able to spawn there, but hey, at least, you know, the enemy team won't be able to spawn right by our base, so that's a pretty good sign there. Trying to take some pot shots at the Psycho Zaku Mark II, especially since they're low on health, so I do want to try to finish them off. And they try to go for the heavy attack. Luckily, I'm going to be able to get the counter and the finisher. And right now, just trying to move back, finish off this downed target. Did get the assist. Probably would have gotten the finisher if the Dommel Dow didn't melee right in front of me, but no worries, since again got the assist, meaning the teammate of mine got the final blow. And hey, let's look at our final win stats here. Didn't beat my rival, but I did do pretty good stats-wise. Second place with 6 kills and 4 loss. My rival was the Alex, who managed to get first. So, yeah, pretty good match there with the Galbaldy Beta FS. And that's really going to be all for the video there. I'm really glad that I was able to finally talk about this suit, since I don't think I ever made any commentary video on it. Again, I think the only thing I really had on this suit were the 2 really old videos, so I probably used this in live streams a couple times. I don't doubt that I did, but really didn't have a video to kind of just talk about this suit. So that's really all I have to say for this video here. So comment down below what you think about the Galbaldy Beta FS. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.